Well, the connection with the Titanic is the fact that my grandfather's younger brother was one of the passengers who didn't survive. They're a bit different because they come from Cornwall and they're not local, they're not part of the crew as perhaps most of the people are in this area. And I didn't realise until a little while ago that he actually was in America working as a quarryman in Ohio, in Houghton, Ohio, and was coming back to see the family, and was taking the Titanic as the sort of return journey. There were 4 of them came back, and none of them survived.
So he was, and you had a letter to say that he boarded the Titanic?
I've seen a card which one of my other uncles has got, and he sent it from Southampton saying he got to the Titanic and referred to it as some old coastal tramp he was getting on board or something quite derogatory, you know, being it was the latest ship out. Anyway, he was a second-class passenger, paid £13 for his ticket, and that was it. And that was the last we heard of him.
And he had a second-class ticket? So
second class, yes.
Would have been underneath it?
Yes, not right at the top, that's for sure. We thought he was in the steerage class, but we were quite surprised when we realised he was in second class even.
So he would have had a second-class passenger, he would have had a cabin?
Possibly, yes. I don't know where he shared it with his friends that came back, but I don't know how much as a quarryman he would have been earning, but not a lot, I wouldn't have thought. I suspect that £13 represented quite a large proportion of his pay for a considerable time. And also he had to get over here to start with, so I'm not sure when he went to America. It must have been early 1900s. I've yet to tie that down, but he was only 25, 26 when he died, so he must have been quite young when he went over there, in fact.
And so how old was he when the ship went down? He was
20. I think he would have been 26 in that November. His birthday is the 11th of November, 1886.
And so who did he leave behind?
He wasn't married. No. So no dependents.
What were the shockwaves in the family when that happened?
It was before my time, unfortunately. My grandfather, being the oldest son, didn't stay home. He went to join the Royal Navy, and we didn't have a lot of contact with the Cornish side of the family for some time. I met his youngest brother when my grandfather died, but I was only then about 14, 15, so I wasn't very old. But all I was aware of is that I knew he went down on the Titanic, and my father, who is named after him, is also called Hayden. Now, although it was Samuel James Hayden, he was always known in the family as Hayden. Now, Hayden is my great-grandmother's maiden name, so she was a Mary Hayden. So that's why they've retained it in the family. So anyway, that's that part. My father was named William Joseph Hayden and always called Hayden, and one of my boys is called William Hayden. So we've kept it running in the family.
As a mark of respect to him?
Yes, in many ways. Yes, my father was unfortunately died when he was quite young, so remembered him as well. So it's a bit unusual. The way it's spelled is Hayden, whereas a lot of people spell it the sort of Welsh type way rather than Hayden as such.